Alright, this jump is a bit more complicated than anything else, so I will first talk about the problem that this spot has, and then I'll present the solution. Normally, if you would first start running this game, you would think you could skip this part right here by just jumping down directly from this part. This would theoretically save more time, but you realize there's no dialogue happening. We actually skipped the trigger that will make the rest of the level completable. So, you would think dropping down there, jumping down there is not possible. However, thanks to Timur, we actually found a way of finally making this jump directly down possible and skipping this walk there and this scary drop here. Now, okay, I think I got it. Yeah. Now there are multiple things that are going on there. I have put my file on read only, so I will load this checkpoint again and show you again. The first thing I'm doing is I look up when I jump. You see me jump very close to that ledge there, and if I would just look straight, I would forcibly enter this weird animation where I would climb up this ledge, and I can't really cancel it. So by looking up during that jump, I can avoid that animation. Second of all, I jump very close to this railing here. The trigger is actually a bit bigger than this walk here, so you can actually trigger it by either jumping against this pillar right here, or in general just being very close in this part. So, how you line it up is, if you see this corner right here, I try to jump away from this corner and then at the side of this pillar. This gives the most consistent result for me, but this is still a thing that can happen. Dying there is a real threat. And in general, this jump is very risky. Landing it saves you about 4 to 5 seconds, but missing it, if you die, loses you about 6 seconds, and if you actually miss that checkpoint and you realize it, it loses about 5 seconds. If you don't realize it and run all the way far ahead and reload checkpoint there, you lose more than 10 seconds because you spawn all the way down, run up here, and then make the decision again, do I go for the jump or not. This is a very high risk but somewhat high reward jump. This is what happens if you just don't look up. Now, there are many ways you can actually set up this jump without stopping. There is a line that you can take that ensures you will get the jump.
Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the wild bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard
So,
children.
if you look here and align this corner with this pillar, if you just are on this line right here and you just run and jump, you will always get it. However, you would need to stop, line yourself up, then run. If you don't want to stop and you just want to run and jump, there are multiple setups for it. First of all, this shadow right here is parallel, or almost parallel, to the line that you would want to take if you line your corner with this pillar. So actually, you can just look at this shadow and line up your jump that way. I didn't look up, so it didn't work. Something else that you can do is just look at that corner, see what that is, and then just jump from that corner. However, if you do that, I feel like you die more often of fall damage than you would if you would take the shadow as a setup. Either way works. The jump is risky in just in any case. So it is your call if you want to use this jump or not. Oh, and a side note, you might realize that sometimes you see the bottom right checkpoint icon. You can't reliably take that as a way to check if you got the jump or not. Sometimes that won't appear. So you will need to judge yourself if you actually got that dialogue skip or not. Or if you got that jump or not. That takes time. That takes practice. In general, you need to grind this one out. And evaluate yourself if it's worth going. If it's worth going for you.